I'm Rebecca Limpalair. I live in Greer, South Carolina, and there's so many reasons why I decided to go solar. So I'm going to just start from my great belief in sustainability and wanting to make sure that there's a future for my children and their children on Earth. I've dreamed about it all for many, many years, and because of the neighborhood that I live in, it was a struggle because it's in a homeowners association and they did not want solar. So I was finally able to convince them that, and so I've had solar for about 2.5 years now. And it actually, what really made me decide to just go ahead and fight for that was my car. I got my car, and I was so interested in this electric car, in particular the Tesla, because of the sustainability and because of the fact that I could use electricity to charge instead of coal, instead of fossil fuels. But when I got my car, which was about almost 3 years ago, I was like, but I'm just still charging it with coal. Okay, so I was like, this just can't go on. Either I've got to move or I've got to go solar. So I went solar. My son also went solar, and he also has an electric vehicle. And the thing is, I was charging my car. I was producing a lot of solar, but I had no solar at night. And so basically, I was, of course, sending extra solar back to the grid, but at night I was using coal to run my house. And I just didn't want to do that because I really liked the idea of not using any fossil fuels at all. So I waited and I got my power walls, and I'd like to tell you just a little bit about those because not everybody has those yet. It's a newer technology. As you can see, the car is plugged in to a charger over here, the car charger, that all day long my solar system, which is a 14.4 kilowatt solar system, which, for example, last month produced about 2,000 kilowatt hours. And so all day long, when it's sunny and even when it's cloudy, it's still producing electricity. And first of all, it runs the house. Then it charges the power walls up from what's been used now the day before. So it charges the power walls. So then at night, when the sun has gone down, the power walls actually run my house. I can charge the car, I can run my air conditioning, I can run everything all night long until in the morning it starts solar again. And another really cool thing about the power walls and battery backups, which they're about 40 kilowatt hours of storage, is that if there's a tropical storm or an ice storm coming, the gateway, which controls all of our house, that controls the power walls, knows that this storm is coming and it prepares and it starts charging the power walls very rapidly, even from the grid if it has to, so that if the power goes out, you don't even know it with these. You don't even hear anything. I just get a notification on my Tesla app that says power wall is running my home. And there's no glitch, nothing. No, the computers don't, everything's protected, and it's just very reassuring. So it's really cool to know that we can have this type of system here that's very advanced technology. It's the things that it does, sometimes I'm kind of like, how does it know how to do that? Just like the car is such an advanced technology that it's just amazing to me, and I really would like to understand how it all works, but I don't. I just know it does. It works very well. This house is all about sustainability. So as you can see, we've got rain barrels where we capture a lot of water that we use to water the vegetation and our vegetables and things like this. And then I wanted to show you what the kind of backside looks like of our solar system. These are all parts to the solar system. Over on this side is our service. We have a 400 amp service, which actually has the net meter on there that actually goes backwards when we're producing electricity. And of course, if we don't use as much electricity as we're producing, it goes back to the grid because we're still connected to the grid. And then Duke actually pays us the same price we would pay for the electricity. So just in case we need electricity more than my solar panels produce, we're still connected to the grid, which is a real safety feature. So here, because I have a sun power system, that my panels are sun power solar systems, 350 watt solar panels. This is the monitoring system for sun power. I also have another solar monitoring system that's done by my Tesla Powerwalls. But these are since my solar panels have micro inverters, I don't have a regular inverter box like a lot of systems would have. But this is kind of replaces the same thing. Each panel has a little micro inverter on the back. It's not a string inverter, so if you have a leaf on a panel, it doesn't shut the whole string down. We keep producing more, which is really great if you have any shading. In this box, you have a lot of breakers that actually kind of do the same thing as the inverter would do. And then this is a emergency shut off in case, for example, if something really happened, then the energy people, we could come back here and shut that so that if someone had to get up and work on the panels, they wouldn't get electrocuted or harmed. And then this is the panel this is the meter that has to do, that's always connected in to the solar panels, but the actual net meter that shows Duke Energy what we're using is actually on the 400 amp system that's right over there.